Everybody, it's Counter HD here, bringing a brand new video today. I'll be doing a preview of what we can expect from the Cardinals versus Jacksonville Jaguars game. That being said, let's just hop straight into it. Now, first thing I want to bring up is just the offense. Okay, Trevor Lawrence hasn't been able to find his groove yet. He's tied with Zach Wilson with most picks right now with 5. And yeah, I think that kind of says a lot. Now, Kyler has 3 picks, okay? Hey, one of them shouldn't have counted, but nonetheless, he has 3 picks. Doesn't matter, okay? But the difference is, and Trevor Lawrence hasn't been able to do it. Kyler Murray has so far led this offense to over 30 points a game so far in the past 2 weeks. Okay? And now this is also coming from a significantly worse defense in the Jags. So, I think it would be an understatement to say we're going to blow them out. Okay, Jacksonville, they don't have a good defense. Kyler, he's doing everything right on offense. There's not much else that'll click. We got everything going. Hopkins is still Hopkins. Kirk is being just great whenever we need him. And Rondale Moore is looking great. And Max Williams had himself a game last week. There's no way our offense is going to fall to this, especially with James Conner and Chase Edmonds playing the dual threats they are. I understand I already touched up on Trevor Lawrence having a pretty mediocre start with his 5 interceptions. But, I mean, his last game was against Denver. Denver, they have a decent defense. They don't have a great defense, but they have a decent defense. Okay? And if I'm being frank, Cardinals have a better defense than Denver. Okay? You know, if we look at this, what can Trevor Lawrence do to us that we haven't already seen? I personally don't believe he'll be able to pass on us, considering the last game he only had 118 passing yards. I don't think he's going to have that great of a game. If you look at his stats, back to the 5 interceptions, okay? Just think about that game versus Tennessee. Okay? It was Chandler Jones in 3 quarters with 5 sacks. Okay, now this is significantly worse offensive line from the Titans. Significantly worse offense in general. So if our defense can hold up against the Tennessee Titans and stop Derrick Henry, when the Jacksonville Jaguars only have James Robinson, then I see no reason why we should not be able to stop their run game and their pass game. It truly would just surprise me if they actually went back-to-back with us like we did in Minnesota last week. Next thing I want to bring up is our defensive line. I mean, I already touched up on Chandler Jones. He's still Chandler Jones. He's amazing. Okay, that's the guy. Hey, but people aren't giving enough credit to J.J. Watt, okay? He hasn't gotten a single sack yet. So, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, he has 6 tackles for losses. And he's been able to stop that run game, okay? Now, the run is where we've managed to mess up so many times. And to have him just be able to just get there and help us out so much, it's really good. Okay, not to mention Corey Peters just being that big body in the middle he is. It's very helpful. And we got good subs like Dogby to come in. And when we get Dennis Gardeck back, it's going to be lethal. But sadly, he's not going to be back for this game. So, oh no, I don't see their offense being able to hold on to that ball for very long. They might. I'll say this though, they'll get a couple drives in on us. But they're not gonna get very many points on us. I can say that very confidently. What I want to bring up is just our run game. Now, I feel like we are very underrated in this sense. Okay, we've seen what both James Conner and Chase Edmonds bring to the table. Chase Edmonds, he's just great for us. Okay, I'm pretty sure he has 120 rushing yards as of currently. Okay, now 2 games, pretty good for splitting snaps, right? But he also has receiving yards. Okay, now I don't know the stat on that, but I know he's got pretty good receiving yards. Okay, so that's what he brings to the table. He's a dual threat running back who can just do both for us. Okay, and that's why we have James Conner, because Chase Edmonds, he's little. Okay, he's little, but that's why we have James Conner. He's 6 foot. He's our ground and pound guy. Whenever we need him, we got it. Okay, I'm not exactly sure on his stats either. But all I can say on that matter is, though, that Conner hasn't had to carry the load since Chase has done all he's done. All right, Conner's still been good with all the snaps he's been given and everything, but Chase Edmonds has just done his job so well that I feel like Conner doesn't need to do his job as well. Now, don't get me wrong, there's always room for improvement and everything, but the way I look at it right now is just our run game hasn't even seen the light of day yet. Kyler still hasn't even had a breakout, actual breakout run yet. Okay, and we're slowing him down on the runs to keep him healthy, but when he has a breakout run, it's going to happen. It might come this game. And he's going for 40, 50. It's going to happen. No, it's only one, but it's going to happen. Same thing with Chase and Conner. Okay, we haven't even seen what this run game can do yet. And so I think this could be the game where we actually get to see all the lengths of the ball. So, and which brings me to my last point here. That frankly, I'm just unimpressed with the Jacksonville Jaguars. They got Trevor Lawrence, who's supposed to be this star. He's supposed to be one of the greatest college football players going into the draft. He was supposed to be one of the greatest. And what has he done? He's got 430 passing yards and 5 interceptions. He has 4 touchdowns. Okay. I don't want to say that's mediocre. I say that's kind of average. I'll say average. Pretty sure the real average is like 5, but we'll say average. Okay? He has not panned out to be the guy they're looking for yet. Now, I understand. He's a rookie. He's only played 2 games. But, I mean, at a certain extent, how long are you going to stick with this guy if he's not proving anything yet? The only reason why he had a 300-yard game is because that Texans defense is just horrific. Okay, and they gave him the ball back so many times that honestly, if we found a way to lose this game, we'd be the team that no one thought we were. We are undefeated as right now, along with like 5 other teams, okay? I personally believe we can stay undefeated for at least 2 more weeks. Okay? Everyone's saying right now, the way Kyler's looking, MVP season, and we don't look like a playoff team. We look like a Super Bowl team. Okay? Now, some may have changed their mind after that Vikings game. Okay, I think every Cardinals fan questioned a little bit. But there's just all around, there's just no way we lose this game. We'd have to literally lose all of our stars. Everybody. We'd have to lose literally everybody to lose this game. And there's no way that's happening. Okay, you just look at it statistically, everything, everywhere. Here, there is no good reason why we should lose this game, and we won't for that reason. Okay, I see the Cardinals being 3-0 after this. If I had to take the prediction guess, I got it going for my prediction. I got it 41. 41-13. Cardinals. Now, some of you probably think that's a little bit bold. Saying that we might not score that much. But the way we're looking right now, our offense is kind of unstoppable when we choose to be. So we bring that mentality, we bring that juice. I think Cardinals will just easily crush them and make it 3-0 on the season. That was my game preview for week 3. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, comment, subscribe. I upload daily content, so be sure to tune back in. That being said, I'll see you on the next one.
Out, fourth quarter, shorty, no call outs. Don't go to work, baby, just call out. In the bedroom, all out. Perks on the counter, I can't wait to take them. Blunts on the counter, can't wait to face it. Bad little bitch, yeah, she be my favorite. All my songs, they all on her playlist. I don't really know how to say it, but I'ma say it. I don't really know if she take it, but she can take it. I don't slow it down unless I'm in the Matrix. Presidential brain, that bitch like Sarah Palin.